Versan Aljarrah, the co-founder of Black Swan Capitalist, just made a bold statement. XRP at $3 is completely unsustainable if it's really going to power the future of finance. His argument? You simply can't expect XRP to help settle trillions of dollars in tokenized assets of financial instruments while being priced like a cup of coffee. And honestly, when we look at the facts, his logic isn't far-fetched. Let's break this down. Right now, the world is moving quickly towards something called on-chain settlement. That means financial transactions, everything from government payments to international wire transfers, are going digital using blockchain. And at the center of this shift are stablecoins and tokenized real-world assets, or RWAs. Institutions are already eyeing this space. Citi and Boston Consulting Group estimate the tokenized asset market could reach $16 trillion by 2030. That's a massive number. And bridge assets like XRP are expected to play a big role in connecting all these financial systems. Now here's the issue. XRP, with its current price around $3, just doesn't have the liquidity to handle transactions on that scale. Even if you gave it a generous market cap of $174 billion, that still wouldn't come close to what's needed. To quote Aljarrah, it won't be possible to do so with XRP trading at $3. And he's not alone in thinking this way. Jay Claver, director at Digital Ascension Group, is another voice joining this chorus. He believes that XRP could hit $1,500 to $2,000 under certain global conditions, particularly during financial instability, where institutions need a fast, liquid, and neutral asset to settle high-value transfers. In Claver's words, XRP could emerge as the preferred solution for high-value settlements. This brings us to the role of stablecoins, which is another big piece of this puzzle. U.S. Senator Bill Hagerty recently said that by 2030, companies issuing stablecoins could become the largest holders of U.S. treasuries. He expects them to absorb over $1 trillion in demand. This is relevant because Ripple, the company behind XRP, is already jumping into the stablecoin game. Ripple launched Rlust, its dollar-backed stablecoin, and in just 8 months, it's grown to a $577 million market cap. Rlust is backed by U.S. treasuries and cash equivalents, and it operates on the XRP ledger, which means XRP benefits every time Rlust is used for a transaction. Ripple even tried to acquire Circle, the company behind USDC, for about $4 to $5 billion. The deal didn't go through, but it clearly shows Ripple's ambitions. If they manage to scale Rlust into something that competes with big names like USDT or USDC, XRP's utility and volume could skyrocket. Let's not forget, XRP also acts as the bridge between tokenized stablecoins, RWAs, and global currencies. If the future of finance is tokenized, and it looks like it is, then XRP's role becomes even more central. And central roles require big liquidity. This is where the price argument gets serious. Enthusiasts often point out that if XRP were to handle just 1% of SWIFT's transaction volume, which is in the trillions, the price would have to increase significantly from where it is today. And here's one more twist. Ripple recently acquired Hidden Road, a prime brokerage connected to a U.S. settlement system that processes $11 trillion daily. Let that sink in. If XRP has even the slightest connection to that kind of financial plumbing, it can't be trading at $3 forever. So what does this all mean? It means that if XRP really is going to be the engine of global finance, powering cross-border payments, connecting tokenized assets, and supporting stablecoin infrastructure, it needs a price tag that reflects that. Not just for investor excitement, but to actually meet the liquidity requirements of the system it's supposed to support. Sure, $3 XRP looks fine on paper today, but in a $1 trillion future, it just doesn't add up. Thanks for watching. If you found this discussion useful, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more deep dives into the future of finance and crypto.